berry. And you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a fairy. Pretty.
Action.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Carrie Michelle. We are back here for another episode of Let's Get Carried Away podcast. We got a very special guest in the building, my brother. If you guys have ever seen me personally being interviewed, I always mention this man every interview, so I'm excited to finally have him here. I got my bro JayTek in the building. What's going on, Tech?
What's up, sis? How you?
I'm great. How are you?
Man, I'm great. Excited to be here.
I'm excited that he's here. You guys
Awesome.
don't even understand. So I tell people all the time, when I first moved here, I moved here for radio. I reached out to JayTek. And one thing that I can say is like everything that you have said, I sunk it in. I hope I executed the way I should have. Okay. I took the advice, and it's been smooth sailing ever since. And I really, really appreciate that because it's a lot of people out here that don't even take the time to try to help or mentor or guide or anybody to just be like no and get out my face type of situation, and that was never it.
Nah, we ain't got that kind of energy. Man. You gotta sow these seeds, man.
Yeah.
You can't be out here, just soaking it all up for yourself. You gotta sow seeds and bless people, man. That's how you get your blessings.
Exactly, and he's everywhere now. I might come pull up on him tonight. We talked about this earlier. But for people that aren't familiar with who you are, who is JayTek?
JayTek is an amazing DJ, amazing radio programmer, radio veteran, over 20 years in that. Just a regular good dude. Like if I had to compare myself to anybody, I'm J. Cole. I ain't flashy. I don't need none of that. Y'all can have all that. Y'all can stunt for whoever. But when it come to getting to that work, and you ain't gonna outwork me. It's not gonna happen.
Absolutely not gonna happen. I definitely can vouch for that. Definitely not gonna happen. So you have been on a couple of other platforms and mainly just talked about like DJing where you are right now, but I haven't really seen many to where they talk about how it all started. So how did this all start? Involvement, love for music, all of that. Where did that even come from?
Extremely young age. I'm gonna keep it short. Extremely young age. Just fascinated with just DJing. Break dancing, all that stuff. When you seen people doing it, I was young and it was cool to see, but I was fascinated with DJing. I'm telling you, I always tell people it was nothing but God. I found my first pair of turntables in a dumpster. My mother was yelling at me, I told you to take that damn garbage out. All right, I'm going. I go out there, I swear to God, I lift the top of the dumpster to throw it in there, and I stopped midway and I saw two turntables laying in the dumpster. They were broken.
Yeah.
But I jumped in that dumpster, got them out. Big ups to my stepfather. He helped me fix them, and that was it. That was the start. I took off from there. Any little allowance money I had, I'm buying records. I bought a mixer. I'm working on the craft for real.
Yeah.
And that's how it took off. Of course, all through high school, I DJing events. I DJed parties during the year in school, whatever. And from there, it took me to the radio before I was even out of high school.
So when did you start the radio?
I started radio at 16 or 17. I want to say 16.
Nice.
Yeah, yep. Just guest spots. And from there, college, it was over. I was full steam rolling.
Okay. So high school, radio, New York?
Yeah, upstate.
New York. So it's this big debate that all the best DJs come from New York. Yeah, you took a sip at the right time.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I will rep for a New York DJ all day.
Okay.
Hard, because there's a lot of culture that they've experienced mostly that comes with that. Am I going to say that all New York DJs are the best? No, I'm not going to say that. Like, I've experienced DJs from all over the world who are amazing. Some of my favorites, my man DJ Nancy 305 in Miami is a problem. My man DJ Lonnie B in Richmond, Virginia, the heavy hitter, he is a problem. Like, I've come across some great DJs, so it's not really about where you're from, but it's about how much culture you've soaked in and how it influences how you spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the transition from finding these turntables to the radio.
Yeah.
So how did the radio opportunity come about in high school?
You know what? Just being popular and word of mouth, and you meet the right people. That's how that happened. It wasn't really no big story in regards to that, but the radio here, especially once I got to Atlanta. I got to Atlanta in 2000, and I immediately met Frank Ski. Shouts out to my man Frank Ski. He has always looked out. Frank Ski introduced me to all of the right people, and I took advantage of every opportunity. Shouts out to Tony Brown, who had me meet him at V103 at about 3:30 in the morning because he wanted to see if I was going to take it seriously, and I just don't think he was done with all his work.
Yeah.
He came to the club, and then we was chopping it up at the club, and then he probably had to go back and finish his work, and I took advantage of the opportunity.
Okay.
And that's how that happened.
So what can you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned within working with radio?
Ooh. You know what? Radio as an industry always changes. It has become less about the skill level and more about who you know. So you kind of got to be really, really good at networking.
Absolutely.
You got to be really good
Absolutely.
at it, and you got to be really clever about how you play the politics, especially if you're working for a corporate company, because there's a ton of politics that come with the corporate side.
Speaking of politics, what's the craziest experience that you've had in regards to having to deal with radio and the radio politics?
What's you said the most political situation?
Yeah.
Or?
And not even just, I won't, should we narrow it to radio? No, just in general, because radio is a part of the industry in general, entertainment, music, all of that. So, and you have to deal with that and navigate that regardless, whether you're radio DJ, regular DJ, whatever. So what has been the crazy situation that you've encountered that had to do with politics?
I remember, shout out my man Waka Flocka, man. Waka wanted to kill me one day. Oh my God, Waka wanted to kill me. I did not know why. All I know is Waka was mad as hell. Waka hit my phone, he went off, he hung up. I was like, what happened? Like, what happened?
Right.
Why he mad at me? Somebody ended up using my name and told him that I hated his music. And yeah, which is crazy. I'm like, bro, I'm here in the A.
Right.
I oversee all the programming at Hot 107.9.
Right.
Dog this man's music. But somebody told him that. Somebody on the record side. Turns out they were using the wrong name.
Oh, that's crazy though. That's a crazy mess up. The program director?
It took a while to navigate that situation. And then once me and Waka ran into each other, it was just all love.
Okay.
Yeah, all love.
Okay. So if you had a piece of advice for anybody that wants to break into radio, because that's how we really connected, because I reached out because I wanted to do the radio. What would that piece of advice be?
Work on your craft. Work on your craft. Be the best version of you that you could be. And then when you go into that radio station, do not settle for the crumbs that they want to give you. One, I can tell you this, the radio stations at this point in the game, they need you more than you need them. Go in there, be who you are, show them why you are who you are and why it makes sense for them to have you at their station. It'll work for you every time. Stay true to you.
I feel like radio is at a point now where they're really a lot, my perspective, a lot of them have wiped away with everybody. Everybody has started with a whole new lineup, in my perspective. And it's a lot younger lineup.
Yeah. Black radio's in a twist.
Yeah.
Especially what we call mainstream hip hop stations. They are in a twist. One, the problem is that the people at the top mortgage the future of the radio station on younger talent, but now younger people don't listen to the radio.
Exactly.
So now you got all these people on the radio as the host that the people who listen to the radio don't even know.
Exactly.
They're like, who is this dude or who is that chick? They don't know them. And that's most of the stations. I think the main station that hasn't done that is probably V103. They have remained and stuck with their talent. They've been very selective about switching, and smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
I was definitely about to say V103 is probably the only station that hasn't like wiped away everybody, and kind of tried to do a revamp, I guess you could say, for the younger generation. So look, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. JayTek's not going nowhere. We're gonna get all in his business in a second, but in the meantime, you guys check these commercials out. We'll be right back. It's your girl Carrie Michelle, JayTek, and we'll be back. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Carrie Michelle. We are back. Let's get carried away podcast. I still got JayTek with me.
You already know.
I already told him we was gonna get in his business, but I'm gonna ease him into the business. Okay, you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into your business yet, but I am gonna ask you some questions. I do like to ask my DJs I have come on here some of the same questions because some of you guys have different opinions on these questions. Yeah. So, do you feel like all DJs should know how to use turntables?
No.
Okay, why?
First of all,
why?
The people who usually feel like that are the older DJs and the turntablists. Shouts out, everybody got their own lane. Stop trying to force niggas to do it the way you did it because you feel like they ain't shit because they ain't go do what you went through. Please stop doing that to these, especially to these younger DJs. Like, man, get them the game, show them how to do some things, and let them incorporate the information you gave them into what they do. Stop telling them that they ain't shit because they ain't use turntables. Like, please. You
don't think they should learn? I feel like they should learn. Not like using them every day, like carry them, because it's not realistic nowadays anyway to carry turntables, all of that. Of course, there are new things that come out, make it a lot easier. But do you feel like they should know the basic functionality of a turntable?
If you're a DJ, you should know the basic functionality.
Okay.
However, it don't really matter because they're not gonna use them.
They're not gonna use it.
That's it. Like, turntables are really for more of the turntablists. Shout out my brother Popo.
Yeah.
Who is a turntablist. He is more of a turntablist than he is a DJ. He focuses on scratching and all of the tricks and stuff in the world. That's his lane.
Period. Okay. Well, I'll fix my answer. Excuse me. But no, for real. Like I gave the analogy last time I asked this question. I had talked to DJ Teflon, like I was telling you, and I gave the analogy like that's like a rapper not knowing anything about Run DMC. Like it's just kind of like history. Like you should know certain things as a rapper. You should know how to do certain things as a DJ. So that's how I was really looking at it. Like,
I mean, it's a plus for him to know, but there's especially as we get older, the days go by, there's going to be less respect for those people who were around long before they were even thought about. So you could say they should know, but a lot of them ain't gonna never know. Yeah,
they don't even want to learn, so it's cool. It's cool. I don't force it. It's cool. I have good friends that know how to use turntables. Okay, so, but okay. So my other question I wanted to ask you was, so I do mashup events. Apparently, mashup is a new term. I didn't know that. Kinda. So what's the difference between a mashup and a blend, or is it the same thing?
I mean, it's really the same thing. It's just what level you take it to. I mean, you come see me about the mashups, it's hell to pay. Please know that.
But I told you I'm starting to practice DJ, and I actually like that part of it. So like when we were discussing, if I actually do the full shebang with it, which I might, that's kind of what I would prefer to focus on, is like the mashup aspect of it, because I like music. I hear the music, I can hear it. I know what goes with what. I know how this will sound with this and that. And so,
and the producer in you.
Yeah, exactly. Because fun fact, that's what I originally went to Hampton was for music engineering and technology. It's one of the top schools in the United States for that. They have the top program over there.
Nice.
But I wouldn't get my tonsils taken out, so it was a wrap. It was over with. As an MET major, you have to be in band or orchestra. You have to do all these things. I play saxophone. But I always had issues with my tonsils. It's a woodwind instrument. They're like, hey, you're going to have to be in band or orchestra. And if you have tonsil issues, we would recommend that you get them taken out, because that's going to affect your grade. If you can't show up for this, if you can't do certain things, that has an effect on your grades. And I was like, well, not doing that. So computer information systems it is. So that's how, but it is the inner producer. Like I can always hear it. So I think I am going to get into that. I'm gonna start sending you some mixes, and you tell me how bad I am.
Come on and join me. I got you.
So I gotta ask this question to your top three DJs.
Oh, we done narrowed it down to 3.
Yeah, we're not doing 5 no more. 3.
Oh, well,
And they don't have to be in Atlanta.
you niggas prepare to be mad.
Come on with it.
Top 3
Top 3.
DJs.
Let it marinate. Take your time. Cause they gonna eat you up in these comments. So
You said they don't have to be here in the A?
no, they don't have to be here in Atlanta.
Okay.
It makes it a little bit easier.
I mean, I'm definitely putting my guy DJ Nasty 305 in there.
Okay.
Definitely putting DJ Lonnie B
Okay.
in there. And I'm gonna go, even though he's much older, he still got it. The KID Capri. Still got it.
Yeah.
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 I like Capri. I met Capri before. Capri is cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still rocking too.
Definitely still rocking.
Yeah.
People be thinking that because they don't see them all the time, it's like, no, they're definitely still very much so outside.
Yeah. Definitely that. Definitely that.
So we're going to switch gears real quick because you were the program director at Hot 1079.
Yeah.
Do you miss the radio?
Sometimes. But, you know, like I said, the game has changed. So, you know, shout out to, you know, my friends who are in radio. Like, I'm not going to play it nice and lie to y'all. Most of my friends in radio are sick of it and they not having fun.
The one thing that I thought about after, you know, of course we connected and, you know, just learning a little bit more that kind of made me want to stray from doing radio like I really had a passion for was the limitations of being a personality on the radio. Like you really can't travel anywhere. You're like a slave to the radio. Like your whole life is the radio. It's like, yes, I love radio, but I do want to go out of town every now and again. I do want to be able to do this and that. And it kind of, for me, it from the outside looking in, of course, because I didn't start doing the radio, but to me, it was just too many limitations. Like, I like to have control of my situations. I like to be able to speak freely about things. And there's a lot of limitations and control within that little bubble on the radio.
And that ain't never going to change.
Yeah, so that wasn't for me.
It's never going to change. Radio's a business.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are very few people that industry will allow to talk without a leash. And, you know, do and say what they want. But, I mean, it wouldn't have been that bad for you. You still would have been able to travel a little bit.
A little bit.
You'd have had some limitations, but you'd have figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have. It's okay. I like this better. I can speak freely, talk about people all I want to. Speaking of which, when you were working for radio, what's the craziest experience that you've had with like an artist or an interview or anything that was just really like super crazy? You wasn't expecting it.
Super crazy interview?
Or dealings with artists, because even with dealing with artists on my end as like a promoter, a host, things like that, certain celebrities are really hard to work with. There's really celebrities that are easy to work with, and then they're like, okay, hold on now. Like they're the hard to work with people. So have you experienced any of that?
I experienced plenty of hard to work with people. But a lot of it, you know, I've always been able to navigate. I mean,
Yeah.
I really did plan and put together 6 birthday bashes.
Yes.
And, you know, just navigating that whole process is a lot. From the artist to the last minute stuff. Oh, I got to have my mama in. I got to, you know, we got
It's
to have
definitely
this.
always last minute stuff.
You know, we not performing until we get our 9 bottles of champagne and one that has been opened but is only drunk a quarter of the way. You know, I need my 7 green M&Ms. I done seen it all.
7 green M&Ms is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I never understood that, like ridiculous writers like that. Like I only want blue M&Ms, pink Skittles, 2 chicken wings. Like what?
You know what it really is?
What is it?
It's a 3-letter word. It's just ego. It's just ego. Listen, our culture has been taught that once you make it, this is the type of behavior that you get to do or that you get to have, and nobody gonna check you for it.
But for what?
I mean,
Just because you can?
We can't front like everything in our culture is positive and dope.
Okay, you're right.
Because it ain't.
Because it's not. You're right. You're right. Definitely right.
You know, it's ego, man. You know, I even worked with artists. I ain't gonna say no names, but I worked with artists who I either DJ'd for, and I DJ'd for a lot of artists. So, you know, take your pick. But sometimes, you know, they would just be tripping, just to be tripping.
Just because.
They ain't really got no problem.
Just because they can.
They just tripping, just to be tripping.
That's OD. That's out of control. I'd be like, you know what? It's been real. I'm out of here because you are on one right now.
Oh yeah.
So speaking of DJing for different artists, who are some of those artists that you DJ for?
I kept it all R&B. The time that I was rocking for people.
So you prefer R&B artists, not rappers?
Yeah, the music got substance. No diss to the hip hop community and nothing like that. But you know, R&B artists work longer.
Yeah.
They have much longer careers. You know, I spent 7 years with Donell Jones. I ran with Jay Holiday. I ran with a lot of people. I ran with a lot of people. Some people I can't name, but I worked with a lot of folks and ran with a lot of people, and you know, I had some fun on the road doing shows. That was always a dream of mine. So you know, I post them every now and then. You know, but I don't.
Are you still touring?
No.
Why not?
I really enjoy being able to go home at the end of the day. I have done some very long, extensive tours. I toured Germany, and it was the most uncomfortable bunk on a bus I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
You know, I've done some dope things, but no, I don't miss touring at all.
Just over the tours.
Oh, y'all got that. Y'all got that.
Do you feel like the R&B artists are easier to work with than the rappers?
Yes, to an extent. I mean, I always chose the R&B guys because I just knew that it was going to last longer.
Yeah.
You know, rappers, you know, MCs is in and out. They hot one minute, they cold the next, and they not getting many shows. All the R&B cats I was running with, I guarantee you, from February to December, booked.
Yeah.
Always booked. You know, I had a stint away from radio where I didn't work in radio for about 3 years. And while I was not in radio, all I did was tour. That was a fun time from about 2009 to 12. All I did was tour.
And then you moved a little bit. You moved away for a second, didn't you?
Yeah. I moved away, 2019.
Yeah.
I was at Hot 107.9, and it was time to move up. So I moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, and oversaw some of our stations there in the Carolinas. And that was a lot of work in a city all by myself. Didn't really get to experience the city because COVID happened right away as soon as I got there. Yeah, so it was rough. But, you know, I really did build it. I built an online community. I DJ'd online almost every day.
Yeah.
Just because I needed something to do.
And people, I think, underestimate the power of that. You can create a following. You can get a new fan base based off of DJing, streaming it, all these different platforms, TikTok, all of that allows you to stream. And you can make money off of it.
Yeah, you can make money off of it. I had already, you know, I had a following from DJing here in Atlanta, every club in the world. Been on the radio. Every time you turn it on, you heard me. Was on a lot. So, you know, I was able to kind of flip some of that over online. And I had every night, once I finished all of the work I was doing, I mean, I had nothing to do but sit in that apartment. So I set that room up, turntables up, had a whole community in there. Fridays and Saturday nights, they even got the alcohol delivered to the
party.
house. Yeah, they partying.
Partying.
Yeah, I'm on there 3-4 hours.
Exactly.
Get it in. Yeah, man. Good times.
So do you feel like DJs should really start getting into their content more? This is a content age. Everybody, like we were talking about earlier, everybody's attention span is like this. So you have to find a way to like grab attention. Do you feel like all DJs should really be focusing on content?
I believe that every DJ should focus on some sort of content. Not every DJ is going to be good at being in front of a camera and rocking. So I'm not saying that they need to do that. but you do need to focus on some form of content. We are in a space where I have seen a lot of DJs do content and they can't even DJ, but they popular off the fact that they know how to do content.
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, that nigga ain't even good.
Yeah.
But more power to him. Like, there ain't no hate.
But he putting in the work. There's just, I was telling somebody this the other day. It's like, just like there's artists on the radio and things like that are popping that are not good artists, but they have a hustle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing with the DJs, with the content. It's like the DJ might be trash, but he's everywhere. He's working, he's showing up, he's on time, he's doing the content, he's posting consistently, and they're gonna get pushed to the forefront versus a good DJ that's not doing any of that.
And you have no clue what that'll do for you, because there are cats that get booked off of that content.
Yes.
And they don't even be good. It's not until they're in a pressure situation that people find out, okay, he not really good.
He not really that good.
He just know how to market himself well. I've seen that happen so many times.
Yeah.
You know, person be hot, name buzzing.
Trash.
They get in there, set that computer up, and they looking like, help
me, please. See, that's why I said when I start DJing, I'm just gonna get on TikTok, y'all, because I'm not even gonna be put in that situation. So I know my lane, so I don't know if I'm ready for that. So we just gonna stick with the content.
Take your time, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the content, okay? So look, we're gonna take a short break. JayTek's not going anywhere. So it's your girl Carrie Michelle, and we'll be right back. Let's get carried away.
Yeah, niggas gonna be mad about some of that shit.
They'll be okay. Yeah. Still got Tech in here. Look, now he nervous because we done got out all the good stuff earlier. Now he a little nervous. So what has been your favorite club and least favorite club that you have DJ for? In Atlanta. Now we doing Atlanta.
Damn. Favorite?
Favorite and least favorite.
Work at or party at?
Work. Yeah.
So I got a tie.
Okay.
Josephine's on Sunday nights was insane. I used to do the live broadcast. God, me and Mixmaster David, so crazy. That is a tie with Flip Flop Sundays at Whiskey Mistress.
I like both of those days. I've been to both of those parties. It's amazing.
Yeah. I still do Flip Flop Sundays at Whiskey Mistress. Still do it every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, big vibe.
Yeah, definitely a vibe. I always tell people to go there when they're looking for something to do on Sunday.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Least favorite. Get into it.
Least favorite. Man, I don't really know. I think it's gotta be something that ain't here no more. Because I DJ just about everywhere.
And they open and close stuff here
And
a
stuff
lot.
Opens and closes a lot.
A lot. The spot we're in right now, shout out Hollywood ATL, has been about 4 different spots since I've been here.
Yeah.
And you've been here longer than me, so.
I really wish I could answer that question. Some of these spots, I don't even remember the names of them.
Yeah.
Because they were a while ago. But there have been some spots. Oh man, I definitely remember one. I don't even remember where it was at. All I know is this shit was in parts unknown, okay?
Okay.
And they partied different. They wanted that mainstream vibe. But they was like in the hood, down under a building, like that shit was different.
What was so bad about it that you didn't like? Like, what was the part that you didn't like?
I think that they were looking for a vibe that I just I wasn't on that.
Yeah.
At that time, I wasn't on that.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be a trapping out all night DJ. Never gonna be that guy.
Hate that. I hate going to a spot and you play trap music all night. Y'all, please, this is my camera. Please stop doing that. We do not want to hear trap music all night, and I'm so grateful for this R&B wave because around the time I think like 2 years after Ladies Love R&B started, they had already started. We started our party, so we were the second party. We was right after y'all. We was the second party. We was doing Moon Mondays at Encore, a little smaller setting, but we curated that, and it just opened my eyes really to like, guys, y'all don't be wanting to hear that shit all night. Y'all really be wanting to hear R&B because y'all be singing louder than these girls and these parties, these R&B parties. That's what opened my eyes to that. Like, oh, so y'all don't want to hear this either.
It just feels different.
It does.
No, it don't feel different. It actually gives you a feeling.
Yes. It creates a whole vibe. Like, shout out Encore, shout out Will and the whole Moon Monday team, because a lot of the people that's on you guys' party, like Bluetooth, Fro, all of them, they all started doing R&B at Encore with us. So it's definitely a vibe. So yes, one more time, please, for me, stop playing trap music all night. I hate that. Like, even curating my own events, at Crew, I don't do DJs that do trapped out sets. You want to work on my party, then I got to see something different, because I don't want to personally hear it. So I know the people that I invite don't want to personally hear it all night.
Exactly. I can't even put that no different.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Guys, we know y'all like R&B. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Okay, so I have one more question for you.
Sure.
What has been a moment in your career that was a low moment that actually turned your motivation up, if that makes sense? So something that was a low moment for you that actually pushed you to go harder.
I remember being a program director in Augusta. And I worked for this company, and it was a black-owned company, but they were a family. And no disrespect to them, but it was the absolute worst experience I ever had, because I was genuinely working to make it better, and all that they cared about was whatever dollars they could make.
Yeah.
They didn't care about the product being great.
Yeah, exactly.
They fired me, and it was embarrassing because I knew I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But and the whole setup for me was, once I got to Augusta, was to set up such a great run that Atlanta couldn't deny me.
Yeah.
Little did I know I was already on that radar. I just, it just hadn't come into fruition yet. So, that was the time that I took a break from radio, and I stayed out of radio for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I stayed out for 3 years, and then I literally got a call from Steve Hedwood when he was putting Streets 94.5 together, and he was like, "I want you to come run it for me." So eventually it came together. I came here, and you already know what the rest is.
Took off from there.
Took off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if people want to get this amazing JayTek DJ experience, where are you at right now?
Oh my God, I got a lot of gigs, y'all. Wednesday nights, Ladies Love R&B. Thursday nights, I've been flipping around a few things, but just hit me on IG, you'll figure it out. You'll see it posted or whatever. Fridays, one of my favorite gigs I do is at the Patio. What is that, Smyrna? Yeah. Such a dope vibe. Saturdays, I be all over the place. I be juggling a bunch of things. Shouts out to my girl Taryn and the whole crew over there at Harold's on Panola. That's a dope vibe. Whiskey Mistress on Sundays. Even some stuff on Mondays. Man, I be booked a lot. But,
booked and busy. That's how we gotta be.
I'm thankful for it, though.
That's how we gotta be.
We gotta be booked and busy.
Well, JayTek, I really appreciate you taking time out to come, and I got a chance to interview my guy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't even understand, like, the guidance, even though we don't talk all the time, I know that he be like, I hope I've been making you proud.
Nah, I see you.
I hope I've been making you proud. I take the advice, I've been absorbing it and trying to just, create my own lane.
Nah, you're doing it, baby. I'm so glad. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
And, we'll do it again.
Yes, very soon.
Very soon, let's do it.
Very soon. So shout your IG out one more time for the people that want to follow you.
At TheRealJayTek, TheRealJayTek, TheRealJayTek. That's on all platforms. Holla at me. I'll holla back at you.
All right. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at CARRIEQTENT, that's with a C, not a K. Also follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. We do new episodes every Monday, 10 p.m. on YouTube. If you guys missed part of the interview or you're driving around in your car and you want to listen to the show, every Sunday, 6 p.m. on Spotify and iHeart, brand new episodes drop. So until next time, thank you again, JayTek. And until next time, let's get carried away. Oh.